Cześć wam wszystkim. Persona jak zawsze ostatnio. Co za tym idzie, wracamy do wątka, w którym się tam ucięła ostatnio Futaba, czyli no coś tam wpadła na genialny pomysł, czyli wyszła sobie nagle. No i teraz jakby do tego wracamy, tak jak mówię. No i będzie może jakaś zagadka rozwikłana lub kto wie.
Wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Czyli jest ktoś jeszcze, jakiś inny Medjet.
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjet after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjet.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjet? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjet member.
So someone used the Medjet name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjet name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
O, proszę.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
Jedno, wiecie co, dla mnie jest takie trochę nierealne. Popatrzcie na nią, ona tak tutaj jest zrobiona, że normalnie funkcjonuje i tak dalej. Ojca jej zajebali i jakby nigdy nic. Wiadomo, że ojciec był chujem tam do pewnego przez pewien czas. Później się zmienił, no i myślę, że ze względu na tą zmianę chociaż powinna być jakąś żałobę, że czarne ubrania chociaż, a tutaj jest jak jest.
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjet's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the ranking, the perfect timing, and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up,
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
this is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjet. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Yeah. This doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back. We need to find clues.
Jakby takie mam wrażenie, że może Makoto będzie znowu kopać w laptopie.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it, and you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable.
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
Kurde, taki stary pierdziel mnie wkurwia.
I'm home. Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
Zimny obiad będziesz jadła, czy już jadłaś?
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god, sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves and on Shujin Academy. This is bad. I need to let...
No, coś się dzieje. Co za jebana amatorka, przez telefon takie rzeczy pisać. Kurwa, no debilga, chuj. Piszcie kurwa więcej na Messengerach i tak dalej. Na pewno was nie złapią.
I should write something.
Zapisz, bo to kurwa. Kto się robi trochę. Tutaj tak samo. Co by się nie zajebać. Może to coś stworzymy? Oczywiście, że nie. No, kurwa, ile można? No. Bo wiecie, teraz odcinek wrzucam na neta, nie? I kurwa jest tak... No, czekajcie, Neostradę? Neostradę mam. Niestety przez jakieś ostatnie 2 miesiące tak mi się spierdolił internet, że jak jeszcze grałem i wrzucałem, to było ok, a jak teraz wrzucam odcinek, to mi czasami internet z PlayStation się rozłącza. Czy Playka z internetem, no tak. Także to jest porażka w chuj. Tak się nazywało.
Okay, quiet down.
O, proszę. Pizda nad głową, pizda nad głową się robi, kurwa. Będą nas przesłuchiwać, ja pierdolę.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... You two will go together.
O,
Huh? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it. Those are the instructions the detective. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with.
o Jezu, sorry.
Take a seat.
Przecież jak ten kiep, kurwa, nasza postać trzyma
Sorry to take your time.
te
This will
ręce.
be over quick. Let's see.
Bankai Fireplay, o Jezu.
Ah, yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura?
O kurwa.
The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
Co to wszystko?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to...
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Especially those eyes.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because... That's not true, Mako. It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen now that it's become reality. I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a...
We were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
O kurwa, twarda jest, no. Szacun dla niej.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this, no matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. but let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow. Of course. Hey!
Boże, kurwa, czemu?
I'll just add this.
Okay.
No niech będzie. Wyboru za dużego nie ma. O, proszę.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious method you come up with.
Co tu się odjęło, nieprawda? Kurwa.
What's...
Dobra, to sobie podarujemy. 3 dni do festiwalu, czyli coś tam się może wydarzyć. Czy to w festiwalu to co oni tam gadali, nie pamiętam dokładnie. O Boże. Powiedz, że jest internet. Jest, kurwa, 5.
This is it. All right.
Ciekawe są, jak mi egzaminy poszły generalnie, bo tak nawet fajnie się odpowiadało. O.
Damn it. We don't have...
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro. This one too.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. He came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him to...
We're gathering information too. You know, like, online.
I guess that's one way of saying...
Whoa, look here.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere... And their true goal is murder?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid.
We have the results. First place is Goro...
What?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole...
Seriously? Not some singer or an...
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have...
People will figure that out. He won by a land...
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more vote.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you any? It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investment. I hope she finds something.
No, hakerka może znaleźć, pewnie. Jestem za.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi...
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves.
Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances.
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup? Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your... As long as you're not getting involved. Well...
Czekajcie, może nam się uda jakąś grę kupić, żeby te bolts, tą statystykę podnieść.
What would you like?
Nie. A tutaj co bym mógł kupić? Aha, super. Dobra, idziemy na siłkę. Wiadomo, że nie będzie takich efektów, jakby był nie po szkole i byłby wypoczęty. No ale...
Nice going.
Ile? 1 HP, 1 SP.
Wanna head back?
Mogłoby być lepiej. Ale na to jeszcze przyjdzie czas. O, niedziela, proszę. Pięknie.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
O, proszę.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yet? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite...
Na pewno go zaprosimy, no to wiecie.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Damn, you're...
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number? I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically allowed. Can you send me the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Ja coś tutaj czuję, że wiecie, że Akechi coś tam się zapyta Sae. A, co tam dałaś numer dla swojej siostry mój? No nie, nie dawałam i tak dalej. Się scenka zrobi przypołowa.
Now's no...
Just think of him
Czemu
as a
ma tak
source
nie
of
być?
intel. Nothing more.
Pizza nad głową.
He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating? We're counting on you, Makoto.
Let's do it.
No, za 2 dni to jest ten festiwal cały. Pasuje. Coś tutaj... Przecież w Mementosie jest gościu do tego.
You wanna do it?
Nie, czekaj. Zrobimy sobie coś tutaj.
Okay.
Uważam, że się przyda to bardzo, naprawdę.
What are your thoughts?
Czasami jak będzie jakiś ten... pojebany, no... pojebana mapka, jak w poprzednim było tego... W
Okay.
poprzednim zamku pałacu to było, że wiecie, te przechodzenia przez te portale i tak dalej,
What are your thoughts?
że kombinowanie, no tak, raz użyłeś tego itema i miałeś w piździe. Oj,
Hey. Okay.
korzystajmy, bo tego już nie będzie tak szybko,
What are your thoughts?
opcji do tego.
Okay. Hmm. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah. O, proszę. Awansik, ładnie. To
Alright.
te Bolt by mogło nam podskoczyć. Nadal nie pamiętam co to jest. Znaczy nie wiem, nie wiem w sumie. No, Jezu, znowu przez ten internet się tego długo wgrywa, no. Ja nie chcę spierdolić, bo w sumie co teraz z Gorem się widzimy, nie? Z Mortal Kombat. No oczywiście, no kurwa. W sumie nie będzie głupie, jak skończymy chyba odcinek, wam powiem.
Okay, class, let's get started.
No, tak zrobimy. 30... Ła, też 31 minuta. Dobrze, dzięki wam za oglądanie takiej razie. Jak dotrwaliście do tego momentu odcinka. I cześć. Do następnego.